if you're interested in self-love, how to take better care of yourself, and in reducing stress and anxiety, I think you're going to like the next couple videos that are going to be coming out. So let me give you a little update here. Basically, I started this channel because many years ago, I guess like 8 years ago, I really had terrible self-worth and I had a lot of self-judgmental thoughts. And using a bunch of self-care habits and self-love that I've talked about on the channel and I will continue to talk about, I found that I've transformed my relationship into one where I actually like myself. So success only took like a decade. Now, what I'm going to be creating going forward is specifically content for stress and anxiety reduction, in addition to all the self-love stuff. Honestly, I'm just going to create all of this, and I just want to get into the habit of creating, and we'll see what people resonate with. So let me give you the deets. Right now, I've had a hell of a year, and I'm sure a lot of you have too, right? 2020 was a shit show of a year, and for me specifically, it came about because I've had a lot of stomach issues that I got in Bali. Basically, I got stomach issues that came about because of low stomach acid. And the cause of that, in my case, was high levels of stress. So the next step in my self-love journey is going to be managing this stress. And I want to make these videos for you because honestly, I wish I would have been making these videos back during the self-love journey, because while I can still emphasize and remember what I went through, there's nothing quite like telling it live, right? There's nothing that's going to be more true and more honest than me just telling you how I'm going through the stress, how I'm managing anxiety, and how we can turn this stuff around. Because while it will take some time and patience will be necessary, I firmly believe I can go from right now where I'm kind of anxious, probably like most days, to being mostly calm most days. I am not a person that has like anxiety attacks, but I've noticed that it's been steadily getting worse since college about 7 years ago. So what's the plan here, right? What can you expect? So the plan basically is to focus on the most important areas of self-care, because I've been seeing a doctor, for my stomach stuff. Really, the doctor can't do anything other than make it so that your body has a chance to heal, right? And don't get into stuff like, oh, so you don't need chemo or you don't need to get a vaccine for coronavirus. Like, it's not what I'm saying. For my circumstance specifically, what I need to focus on is healing myself by giving my body what it needs, okay? And all of this stuff for self-care in terms of what your body needs. So if you're trying to go along with me on this journey and feel less stressed, it comes back to our evolution. So in a nutshell, think about it like this. If you want to know how to make yourself happier, if you want to know the actions you should be doing to love yourself, it comes back to our evolution, right? So when we were evolving, we had a lot of sunlight, a lot of movement, a lot of close social contacts that we spent all day and all night with, and we had a lot of touch. And so those are some big things that we're missing nowadays. Specifically, if you're looking for like a tier order of the habits to go about, which I'll be creating here, some of the top ones that we're going to be focusing on are circadian rhythm, which basically means getting your body aligned with a set time of wake up and a set time of sleep, where you get sunlight at that time of wake up and you are avoiding any screen time at night with that sleep hygiene. There's other things we can talk about specifically there, but that's just really important because a lot of your body's hormones run on your internal clock, which is what I'll call the rhythm from here on out. So if your internal clock's fucked up, it fucks with your mood, it fucks with your energy, it fucks with a lot of stuff. And I used to have a really good morning routine of walking every day, which I'm just starting to get back into. But due to my stomach issues, I was shitting like 4 times within the first 2 hours of being awake. So I couldn't really, it was harder to do walks, okay? But that's going to be something that I'm continuing to focus on because that ties into the main habit, which is sleep. If you do nothing else for your stress but get that morning sunlight and get into sleep, then it's going to be really helpful for you. So I'll give you one tip for each one. The first one is you can get at least 15 minutes, if not longer, of sun, no sunglasses. Don't put on any fucking sunscreen. Go walk outside and get that, because that will tell your body, hey, time to start the clock. And if you do that consistently each day, it's going to make a massive difference for you, right? And a way that you can combine that with the next most important habit, which is your movement health, I'll say in the abstract, is to just take a walk when you first wake up. That's what I did today. Just got up, I went for a walk, went to the park, meditated, and came back. And with that, I got sun, I got my meditation, and I got the walk all in one fell swoop. And if you do nothing else, something like that will be such a massive difference to your sleep and your overall mental health. So that's what I'm getting back into. I've been meditating each day. That's kind of the third pillar, because if your sleep, then, the next foundational thing is going to be your movement, and then you want your mindfulness on top of that. And I've been meditating each day, but I'm going to switch up from doing mostly like a awareness type of meditation. I've been using Sam Harris's Waking Up app. It's excellent. Highly recommend it. And instead, I'm going to be doing a loving kindness meditation. I found that this is the best type for me because, like I said in the stuff about my self-love journey, it just emotionally feels way more powerful to me than following the breath. I'm actually sensing and cultivating a feeling of like internal love for myself. And it's a really, really powerful antidote to stress. So my habit going forward is that I'm going to be doing that for at least 2 minutes each day. Today I did 10. With the other one, I was normally doing 20, and I was often having like much longer periods where I'm walking and then meditating. So we just want to set like a bare minimum here to basically serve as a touchstone to keep going back to that throughout. So yeah, that's basically the story here. I want to heal up because I want to keep making this content, and whether we go down the self-love path or the stress and anxiety path, I've seen that for my own mental health, creating these videos is good for me. And I'm hoping that it'll be good for you guys too, because while I have no doubt very soon I'll be a champion and I'll be enlightened, maybe not enlightened, maybe, like 80%, like, still can get fucked up on Fridays enlightened, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling that's going to be good. And it's going to happen, but I want to start making these videos now rather than, when I get to this promised land, because I don't really believe in gurus. I think most gurus are fucking full of shit. There are people who are experts and have served their time and spend a lot of time working at stuff, for sure. They can still be wrong, but their opinion is definitely better than yours if you're not an expert. And I'm not even saying that I'm an expert in these areas. I am a person who has spent a lot of time researching and thinking about these things because they matter to all of us. When you feel like you don't love yourself and you don't feel that sense of internal like solidarity, like I'm going to support myself, it really hurts. And I found a way to change that, and I want to help you guys too. With the stress and anxiety, I know how bad it sucks right now when I'm laying awake at 4 a.m. and you can't fucking sleep. So yeah, I think that this is basically the beginning of another emotional journey. And whether you all are more interested in the first one or this one will remain to be seen. But in any case, I just want to start documenting this stuff so that I can help you guys out. Or at least make it easy for you to help yourselves, which is really all that can happen. Like, I can't actually help you. Nobody can help me, but we can make it easier for each other. All right, peace out, guys. Hit comment if you want to support this and support the self-love mission. Our goal is to help 1 million people start meditating and start taking care of themselves through daily movement. So if we can do that, I think that it'll be fucking sick, bro. It's fucking sick. All right, peace out till next time.